with polio got washed out due to lag on his end, I guess, until the weather gets supremely ugly where I'm at. I guess I will do some at least piddling around with this. So when last we left, we were right near the trade deadline. We are currently sitting at near the bottom of the division. We're 7th in the conference, so we're definitely out of the playoffs. We're 9 games out of a playoff spot, but I am not looking to make the playoffs. I want to get into the lottery. I want to have some ducks in the lottery as far as picks. So, as far as non-playoff teams, we're one of the better non-playoff teams, which is frustrating as all hell. So, like, we're like better than almost everybody. We're like 10th or 11th right now. So we're not looking especially good to get a top-end pick, which is what we desperately need. Also, let me just do this to see what we have available as far as picks on our end are concerned. Yes, I know how to do all this. Thank you for telling me all the stuff I already know. I have 2 picks. I have the Sharks and the Penguins, and that's from the Erik Karlsson trade. I got 2 picks, one from the Sharks and the Devils in round 2. And that's it. So I don't have a whole lot of picks like I want, and we are at the trade deadline, so essentially just about anything would go here. So we're looking to move anybody that's on an expiring contract, especially older players. So guys like Anthony Duclair is probably on the move. Barabanov is probably on the move. LeBanc is probably on the move if I can find a suitor, even though he wants to resign. Duclair wants to resign as well, but it's one of those things. It's like, how much does he want to resign for? So I can offer him. Yeah, he wants $5 million. I'm not paying him $5 million for 6 years. This is a rebuild. He's not going to stay. He's gone. LeBanc, maybe if you're wanting the right price, you can stay. 2.475 is not terrible for 3 years. So if I don't trade you, I will sign you because you could be part of a 3rd, 4th line rebuild, maybe even 2nd line because I'll need the players up front. But guys like Hoffman definitely should go if we can get rid of them. Not Kooning because we have RFA status, but like Lindblom could go. Like there's a lot of players in the forward core that could be playing or could have played their last game in San Jose. We need to go ahead and move on from them. We've got quite a lot of salary we can dump off now. We don't have a lot of players to come back as far as players in the system, so we have to watch that part of it. But anybody we can trade for picks, we need to trade for picks. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to build out my trade block, actually. So if I can get past the lag here, player search trade block. So let's, no, not Kyle Burrows. Why would I trade any of those players? Why would I trade picks? Add items. All right. Barabanov. Let's add Duclair because they have higher trade value for us than normal. If I could get rid of Hurdle, I would, but this is one of those deals where, like, I feel like realistically I shouldn't get rid of him because more than likely NHL doesn't honor no movement clauses, at least unless you're talking the expansion draft. So I don't think that's a good idea to cut him loose and trade him because he's got 7 years left on the deal. I feel like that'd be fleecing the computer. Logan Couture, he's our captain. He's got 4 more years. I feel like we're kind of going to ride or die with him in the mix, at least until that last year whenever we can maybe trade him for nothing because nobody's going to want him. I'm kind of flipping through our prospect or pool of players here. And Kevin LeBanc, yeah, I'm going to put him on the trade block. Who else was up there? Barabanov, Duclair. I don't think any centers were. Any centers? Nobody on the main roster. Left wingers. I put Duclair up there. Hoffman. There we go. There's the other one. Hoffman. Again, I'm just wanting to get something for him. I don't even care at this point what we actually get. But I want to try and get something for them, and I'm going to work the phones to try and do that. Even if it's a 5th or a 6th round pick, it's something. I need players that can grow or at least assets, and none of these guys are going to provide me much after that. So, as I check in on some stuff on my Discord, all right. So I'm pretty much done there. Once I want everything, I want everything. So we'll go with that. So yeah, I guess what we'll do now is we'll just jump into the trade deadline because we'll advance the day. There's my other cat, who's been outside in the rain. Finally comes up. Come on. Come in and get settled because you're going to be in now. Alright, so we're going to do... Yeah, we'll just advance the day and we'll just go into the trade deadline. Alright. Oh my gosh, really? Injury right before the trade deadline? Are you kidding me? I should have just had the best player get replaced. Who's scratch best? Okay, Gannon LaRock. He can substitute in all lines. He's gotten better. That's good. That's good to see some growth. So, okay. Okay, edit lines manually. Jesus. So much work. Yeah, this is going to be a problem, though, if we trade a bunch of guys, because, like, a lot of these guys that I'm looking to trade are basically top 6 players for us. So that's going to be kind of iffy. Okay. Wait. Shoot. Keep the current... Or, you know what? Just go straight seller. Just go straight seller, and we'll just see what happens. Enter the trade deadline. Alright, we are not buying. Find a trade. I'm basically just going to look and see what the computer's going to deal me. Declare. Find a trade. Boston's offering a first-round pick. That's beautiful. You're offering a first and a third in 2024. First and a third in 2024. I do want... Okay, no, I'm not taking that shit. First and a fourth. Second and a third. Aiden Hill for 2 years. A third and a fifth. A first and a third, but that's a division guy. I'm going to... Okay, we're going to accept this. Carolina Hurricanes first and third in this upcoming draft for Anthony Duclair. Goodbye, Anthony Duclair. Thank you for getting us assets. Alex Barabanov, find me a trade, folks. Okay, I've already traded with Carolina. I'm not giving them 2 players. I'm not taking Varlamov off of you. I will take a second and a fourth off of you. Okay. To be fair, we do need players. Unfortunately, we need forwards, not goalies, but I'd be willing to take him on because I think most of our goaltending is going to be gone after this year, I want to say. I got to hurry up and look at goalies because the time is ticking on this. So Kakinen is out after this year. I don't like... Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We may not trade Barabanov. I do want to get rid of... if I can find anybody to take that poor sap, I will gladly trade Hoffman. Anybody want him? Vegas, a 7th round pick. You know what? Decline. I'd rather keep Hoffman and let him walk for a 7th. He can play top line now with Duclair gone. Lindblom. Anybody want Lindblom? 7th round pick, 7th round. See, I'm not really I don't know. Nope. I'm okay keeping Oscar Lindblom for a year. Let's see, right wingers. Barabanov. Let's throw him back out there and see what we get. Tell you what, let's open up the trade block. Find a trade open block. Let's just open it up. 15. So I can get Harrison, a top 9 prospect. Okay. Aiden Hill and Primo, a top 9 low. So again, Nick Paul. Wow, they want to trade Nick Paul for 6 years. Let me look at this, because that actually might not be too bad. I need the bodies up front. Can Nick play? He can play left wing. He's a top 6 at 28 years old, which is a problem. But I mean, I get term and I get a nice contract. That's not a bad contract. Let me see what else I can get for Barabanov, but I'm going to circle back to this if Nick Paul's still available. So, Oh, if you're not familiar with this, by the way, the trade deadline is actually a timer that's ticking in the background. So there is like a sense of urgency to get this done. Okay, you got Nybeck, who's probably a young guy, but that's Carolina. I don't want to trade with Carolina. I've already done a deal with Carolina. Stop trying to give me Varlamov. Bolduc, a top 4 defenseman on a rookie deal? Okay, circle back to that. Nick Paul. Okay, so basically look at Bolduc and see his age and see what we got. All right, that's not a problem. Okay. Okay, Bolduc. What's he look like? Minor top 2 defenseman. He's injured. He's 23, and he's a top 4 defenseman at 77 overall. So he's on the cusp of making the big boy roster. Fits all penalty killing lines, but I don't care about the coach fit. Honestly, I don't care about the coach fit. I care about the fact that he's. So I can either take a. Oh shoot. Okay, Barabanov. Oh, Carolina really wants Barabanov, and they want Ryan Carpenter. And they're willing to give me a first and a third in 2025 if I give them a third in 2025. I'm going to say niet. I'm going to decline that trade because I was in the middle of doing something myself, and you guys done messed with me. Okay. So find a trade. So it's Nick Paul with term but older, or I get the young guy off the cuff. And I feel like the young guy. Oh crap! I didn't open up the trade block. I feel like that trade is the better trade. Like was it trade 10? Baldic and a 5th for Barabanov. Yeah, that's a good trade. Nico Sturm can come up. That's perfect. I'm probably gonna be running a whole lot of shit players in the AHL, but that's okay too. William Eklund. I think that pretty much covers everybody I was wanting to trade that I could get something for. Okay, so I have Luca Cagnoni, who's in juniors. All my defensemen are pretty much term, right? Yeah. Term or juniors. Hey, I'm not trading Mark Vlasic. Nobody's going to take that contract on, and I don't blame them. I'd have to deal them something massive to get that contract off. Yeah, I'm pretty much done. I think I've stacked up a decent bit, so I'm happy with that. Is there anybody I might want to try and trade for? Well, let's just go team by team and see who's available. Henrique. And I'm not looking to go crazy with this. I'm looking just maybe somebody at the wing to replace what's his face. As long as I don't have to pay a lot. That's the thing. I don't want to have to pay a lot as far as capital, like draft capital. Zucker at left wing wouldn't be bad. Oh shoot, no, not Dumba. Not Dumba. Dumba? No, not Dumba. Find a trade. Okay, so no trades. Find a trade with an open block. Who do you want? So Philippe Zadina is the only thing they'll take. Well, then that's not a point. There's no point in that. Travis Boyd. Okay, no. Okay, no, nobody there. Opozo. Right wing, 35. Comrie at goalie. Tokarski at goalie. Flames are doing a full-out sale. Can't blame them. Noah Hannafin on defense, but I'm not looking for players that can benefit me now. Like it would have to be somebody super young, or just to fill a spot for a year. That's basically what I'm looking for here. Tyler Johnson, Jason Dickinson, Tyler Johnson at $5 million. Corey Perry at 1 year. Foligno, 36, 4, Jesus. Okay. Can he play left wing? Find a trade. No. Find a trade open block. No, he's just not coming. Fair enough. He's not coming either. Okay. How about find a trade for Tyler Johnson? fourth round picks in 2025, or Sturm or Burrows. It'd be an upgrade, but I want to keep Sturm because he's term. He can play left wing. You know what? What picks was it in 2025? Find me a trade with an open block. Second round pick. What? Why is this so bad now? Okay, what about him? Find a trade for him. Fourth and a seventh. Nico Sturm, Kyle Burrows. So a fourth and a seventh for Jason Dickinson. Can he play wing? Because I'd consider this. He can play wing. He's a two-way forward. You know what? I'd rather keep the assets. Nope. Nah. I'm done. I don't really have anything else I really want to do. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Who's this? Oh, he's okay. Power forward. Callum Ritchie? What would you want for Callum Ritchie? I'd have interest. Unfortunately, I mean, what do I have to give up? A third, a fourth? Let's see if there's something better out there. How about open block? 2 trades, Bordelot. I'm not trading Bordelot. 2/3. That's a steep price. Pass. I'm gonna rebuild, man. I mean, I like the player, but at the same time, that's a dumb deal. Roslovic, Danforth, Goodbranson, Boone Jenner. Like, none of this is worthwhile. James Reimer, Christian Fisher. Edmonton Oilers are trading Raphael Lavoie. Top 9 sniper. Interesting. Panthers, Bobrovsky. Yeah, nobody's taking that contract, buddy. Spencer Knight. Elite. $22 old. I have no horses to get him, so yeah. No horses to get that man. Talbot, Riddick, Copley. You know what? Let's can we just exit out? I forget. Can we just yeah, we're done. We're done. Kevin Hayes goes to Boston for first. Lysel and Brunet. Mackenzie Weegar goes to New Jersey for 2 firsts and Vukovic. Jacob Bryson on waivers. Sure, let's look. Why not? He's 26 years old. He's a depth defenseman. He's pretty shit. Okay, well, no. Pass. Decline! Alright, let's look at roster moves here, because I need to look and see who's in the system. I feel like Carpenter's probably going to get called up here in a second. Bordelot probably needs to get called up. Let me see what my lines look like, because I want to see who I want to call up, because I might call up Bordelot. What do my lines look like right this second? Okay, so I got Hurdle, Couture. See, why not reverse this? How about we do this? And you know what? That's fine. Hurdle, Couture, and LeBanc, first line. Granlund, Hoffman, Zetterlund on the second line. Sturm for now. Peterson on the fourth line for now. With Zadina and Kunin. So Kunin gets a promotion out of this. Who's scratched right now? Eklund's injured. Yes, I know. And then... So we do need to call up a forward. Okay. Jesus, look at all the injuries at the bottom. Oh my God. Oh, Lordy, we even traded for an injured guy. So we need Oh man, Mitchell Russell, Nathan Todd. We could use a guy who can play center, and Carpenter's that guy, but he also has waivers. Bordelot doesn't have waivers. I don't want Bordelot to just sit though. I want him to play. Where would you play him here? You just put him where Peterson is? Because Peterson's the depth guy. Yeah, we can do that. We'll do that. Hold on. Options. Go to roster moves. In the system, call up Bordelot because he doesn't qualify for waivers. Confirm. And let's go to edit lines. Edit lines. Do I want to do best AHL lines and just be done with it? Head coach preferred lines. Yeah, that's an awful team. That's an awful team. ANHL. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and put Thomas Bordelot on the fourth line with Lindblom and Giovanni Smith. So that's a bruiser line with, yeah, that's a bruiser defensive line basically. Or do I want to put Sturm down there? F it. Let's put Sturm down there. We'll get some youngish guys on this third line. It's been good all year with the youngish line, or decent all year, not good. Let's not stretch that. All right, so we're done. We're done. So let's go in here and let's watch the losses pile up, and let's hope the losses pile up. We're going to go to Chicago, so simulate up to this day. So losses. There we go. Nick Cisick, yeah, we'll replace him. At this point, I should just have the AHL coach do it, but Siloff out. Cisick in? Yeah, Cisick in. Okay, there we go. Kyle Burrows, oh Jesus. Don't we have? Do we have a defenseman to put in? Oh my lordy! Come on! Oh my! What are you doing? The system is so laggy. It's not. It's literally just the game engine itself is slow. Nikita, okay, best lines. Just best lines in the AHL. Stop winning. Thank you. I mean, I want you to do well, but at the same time, okay, let's look at the draft class here. Let's make sure we're getting... Okay, so we're projected to pick 4th. That would be awesome. Because that kid looks pretty legit. Berkeley Catton. Looks like he's going to be a two-way forward. Nicholas Backstrom, balance shoot, balance behind the net playability. A defenseman, 5'10", 157. Jesus, put some weight on, son. And then we have another pick in round 1. Okay, so this is where it's projected. We still need to get some information on guys. Ryder Ritchie, 6 foot, 173, 17. He's got 2-bar elite. Can we get some more scouting on this player? WHL? Why is he not being scouted? Yeah, Los Angeles Kings should have fired him a long time ago. Wilson DeBoer has been horrible, apparently. Oh, sweet. Our new player. I do want to make sure he's playing. So, Cisick, I'm going to take you... Actually, Simic, minor top 2. He can only play left, though. Technically, you can only play left as well. Okay, so I'm gonna overload left D apparently. Well, I'll tell you what. How many years do you have left? You're on the last year of your contract. F you, go sit down. Go sit down. And I'll tell you what, you can replace Siloff. That's what you can do. You can replace Siloff. And Pulley can come out for Gawanka. No, you can't. He'll stay. Because Pulley at least has top 6, right? Yeah. He's a minor depth defenseman, but he'll get better. All right, so we're done. There we go. Well, hopefully... Oh, jeez. Why do you get injured for like a game? Can't you just limp through the game? Come on. Okay. All right. Loss. Why are we winning games? Don't stop winning games. Henry Thrun has been injured with injured elbow. Henry Thrun is in the AHL, so replace him. Head coach replace player. So many injuries. Lose. There we go. There we go. Give me losses. Give me all the losses. Best lines. It's the AHL. The problem with San Jose is that they have two San Jose's. They have the Barracuda and they have the Sharks, and it's a pain to figure out which is which. Nico Sturm technically replaced William Eklund. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. I'll flip that. And then Bordeleau can play fourth line time with you two guys. There we go. All right. Let's get to the end of the year. Okay, I didn't do anything with you, so. Oh, I did the manual, didn't I? Damn it. Okay. Well, too late now. Get on a rock. Valtteri Pulley. Okay. Mitchell Russell, head coach replaces player. Okay, so this is one where I have to do it the old-fashioned way. So Bordeleau is going to come out. Sturm's going to go in. Forgot Sturm is sitting. So Bordeleau is going to go up. And Eklund's going to go up to second line time. Look at that. Look at that. Why did my Alexa decide to start talking? Okay. Alright, I want to get the last two games of the NHL season. We'll look at stats for the year. Oh, man. That poor guy needs to just go retire. That would be nice if he retired. I'd be so happy about that. Get some cap space back. Okay. Alright, so that's the end of our season. Shock, we didn't make the playoffs. That's good. We had 82 points, though. We finished damn near 500, which for this bad of a team is pretty impressive. The Kings, who have a much better team, finished 24-50-8. The Blackhawks finished near the bottom. The Predators finished near the bottom. The Coyotes finished below us. The Red Wings finished below us. Even the Sabres finished below us. Jesus. We finished above the Flyers. So we are better than, let's see, we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so we're 8th. Are we tied for 8th? No, we are 8th. So we have the possibility to bump all the way to pick 1, because you can move up 10 spots in the lottery. So let's see how we did to finish out the season. I don't care about team stats. I really don't. I want to look at individual accomplishments, specifically our young guys, our youngish guys. Top point getter, Tomas Hertl, 56 assists, 18 goals. That's not terrible. Logan Couture had 24 goals and 33 assists, 57 points. For mostly second line time, that's not terrible. He's only jumped to the first line after the trade deadline. Granlund got hurt, but 17 and 25, 42 points, mostly second line time. Fabian Zetterlund, 15 goals, 26 assists, 41 points, mainly third line time. That's pretty damn good. 13, 26, 39 points, mainly third line time. LeBanc, mainly fourth line time, mainly third line time, mainly third line time. 31 points for a rookie is not terrible. In 68 games, he got hurt. So, I mean, half a point a game is not bad for a 21-year-old. Who else down here? Bordalo. 20 games, 7 points for a kid that's not really 100% ready yet. That's not terrible. Okay, what about defense? Ferraro led the team with 26 points. Benning was a minus 24. Vlasic was a minus 18. Jesus. Jesus Cristo. This team is awful. Ruda led the team with 9 goals. Goalies. Kakinen finished respectable. 9-12 save percentage for a team this bad is not terrible. Mackenzie Blackwood finished near league average. I mean, that's pretty solid too, so can't complain about that. And we finished near 500 minus the overtime losses. I mean, we finished 500 with 8 extra losses for overtime. So we finished with 8 more points than we should have. So we should have been 72 points. Anyway, not terrible. Not terrible. Nothing really to build on, but I mean, let's get through the rest of this season. Regular season has ended. Best lines, whatever. I mean, is the AHL team going anywhere? No. Okay, good. So we're pretty much just advanced to the draft at this point. Let's get the AHL season. Okay, yeah, best lines, whatever. Okay. So we're pretty much done now. Right? We're done. Okay. So we pretty much can go ahead and advance to the next season, I do believe. Right? I can, yeah. This is what, draft day? That's the NHL entry draft. Alright, so what we're going to do, just to end this video out, we're going to go right here to about the week before the draft. Whatever. And we're going to look at who wins the cup. We'll look at the awards, playoff stuff. Since we're not involved, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to skip that because I'm pretty much on autopilot for my scouts. Who wins the cup in year 1? Pittsburgh Penguins. So we have the 32nd pick in the draft. Lovely. Awesome. But good for Erik Karlsson. Erik Karlsson wins a cup with a great team in Pittsburgh. So good for him. All right. So let's take a look-see at awards in the playoffs and all that good stuff. Awards. Let's see the awards. Stanley Cup goes to the Pittsburgh Penguins. Old veteran guy. Okay. What's this? AHL? Okay, I don't care about the AHL. So, individual awards. Nick Suzuki wins the Art Ross, which is for scoring points. Wow, he led the league in points? Damn, I got to see that. Hart Memorial goes to Joe Pavelski. That's the MVP. James Norris, best defenseman, goes to Adam Fox. Lady Byng goes to Nick Suzuki. Calder Memorial, that's the... Oh, that's rookie Pelletier. I don't know his first name, unfortunately. Conn Smythe goes to... Hell yeah. Go Erik Karlsson. Get you some. I like that. That's a good story. Vezina goes to Jake Ottinger. Jennings goes to Robin Lehner. That's the team goalkeepers who played for the team that allowed the least goals against. Bill Masterton goes to Roos. What is this one? Basically comeback player of the year, essentially. Jack Adams goes to a female coach in the Ducks. Hell yeah. Show some equality, baby. Frank J. Selke, best defensive forward, goes to Ryan O'Reilly. Ted Lindsay, most goals, goes to Joe Pavelski. Right? No. Ted Lindsay is the MVP. The other MVP. Maurice Richard is the goals, and that's Nathan McKinnon. And then we're back around to Art Ross. What points do we have? Jesus. Hold on. Let's see. NHL, show me the entire league, please. So let's see how the league scored. Forwards. Nick Suzuki had 110 points. Holy Jesus. Connor McDavid had 106. Who had the most goals? Nathan McKinnon had 53, and then Kaprizov had 49, most assists. Suzuki had 81. That gives him his 110. Man. With the next guy down had 67, and that was Jack Hughes and Rupe Hintz. Zach Hyman. Let's see defense. Damn, 93 points from a defenseman? My goodness gracious. And Carlson had himself a year as well, set 83 points. This is all regular season, no postseason totals. See who scored the most goals. Dougie Hamilton scored 24 goals. Kel McCarr scored 17, but Adam Fox had 82 assists. Damn, that's a lot of assists. And goalies, Frederick Anderson the most wins, looks like, with 43. Who had the most shutouts? Stuart Skinner had the most shutouts with 8. What a fantastic mustache, by the way. Rocking that porn stash. 924 for Jonathan Quick in 21 games. 938 for Swayman in 31, who plays for the Kings now. They traded him. Wow. Jake Odger, 921 and wins 40 games for the Dallas Stars. He won the Vezina. Okay. Let's look at playoff points real quick, just to kind of round this out. Player stats in the playoffs. Entire league, all skaters. Let's go forwards first. Goals in the playoffs. Nathan McKinnon had 12 and 12 and 24 points in 22 games. Wow. Austin Matthews had 17 points in 13 games. Reinhardt had 22 and 17. Okay. Defenseman has to be Carlson. 24 points in 22 games. He won the Conn Smythe. And goalies. Tristan Jerry had a 923 save percentage, 2 shutouts, 16 wins with the Stanley Cup winning goaltender. And faced the Avalanche, apparently, in Georgiev, who wasn't quite good enough. Looks like they won 2 games out of 6. Looks like it was 1 and 6. So, okay. Well, there we go. That is the end of Season 1. Pittsburgh Penguins hoist the cup. But next video, I will jump into getting to the entry draft, and we will select. Let's see what picks we have before I actually call it a wrap. Can I see that? I don't think I can see that right now. Okay. Anyway, I guess whenever we'll get to the draft in the next video. So we'll see what new sharks we can bring into the fold.